Yo, what's up guys, it's Lun-Gi. So today we're going to be taking a look at another technical play video, and this time it's going to be Viking against Mitsu Ryzeal. As always, we will be going second. Okay, so playing against the best deck. So we only have one hand trap against the best deck, and usually when you like have Imperm as the only hand trap, you just hold it for your turn, because these decks can definitely like play through like one Imperm unless they have a very bad hand. So yeah, we're just gonna let everything just resolve because we know what to expect out of the end board. So we're just gonna try to negate, like we're gonna try to negate Detonator, because that is the most like threatening card. If you can't play in the damage step, which usually you can't just play in the damage step when they have like cross on the field, so that makes Detonator really dangerous. So yeah, they're just gonna go full combo here. So they draw a card. Okay, so let's see what they're working with here. Alright, so they got the X for follow-up, they've got prayers, they've got impermanence, and then they've got purification. Then obviously they got Ame no Murakumo, and then we've got Detonator, and then Duo Drive, and then the Ryzeal Cross. So here we have the Imperm that we kept. We top decked Alconix, and then we have Island by itself, which is not very good. And then we have Gurnix, and then we have Ponix. Okay, so we tried to negate Detonator, so he pops himself so he can just summon it back. That's the usual play. Okay, so they don't get a draw phase because I think they drew with what's his name? Who's this guy now? Yeah, with Lugares they drew, so they don't get a draw phase. So we'll only be facing this and then the draw from cross on the follow-up. So anyways, so what did we do here? So we went for Alconix because we were gonna, yeah, we want to play in the damage step. So that's a typical thing that I do. I'll go Alconix so we can play in the damage step, because in the main phase they've got a bunch of stuff they can just like chain. In the damage step, this can't activate because it negates the effect, not activation. This can't activate because it negates the effect, not the activation. Blah blah blah. Negate the effect. Yeah, this can activate because it's continuous. It doesn't activate, but you can apply the effect because it's continuous. So continuous effects can always be applied in the damage step because, you know, they're continuous. Anyways, so we go. Alright, so we just chain here, so they don't stop anything here. I think they kind of smell a sacred Garunix. They can smell a sacred, but we'll be able to force this out anyways. So we'll just go for Ponix. Such a shame that this doesn't summon in attack mode. Ponix. Okay, so they let the Ponix resolve. We go Skyburn, so they negate. Alright, so it looks like they know how to play against Vikings basically. Alright, so they summon this guy, they want to nuke our stuff. We try to activate, they say cross, no. Main phase 2, we obviously knew they were going to do that. We go for Island. Okay, so alright, so they pop a Detonator. So yeah, this is looking quite bleak. You know, we have to end our turn with literally nothing, and we have 6,100 life points left. But yeah, so let's see how we're gonna handle this situation. Okay, they go for prayers, they take 800, they summon the guy back. They're getting greedy, they don't get to draw. So I go Murakumo. I say, nah, discard, I want my Ponix back, baby. Okay, so he comes back. We summon in defense mode, so we don't take damage. Try to nuke everything. No, they imperm. Okay. So for whatever reason, they decided to go for Little Knight. And I guess they want to try to go for game. So that's why they didn't banish this with Little Knight. But that probably would have been like the better play, maybe. So they go for cross, they're gonna recycle. Okay, so they top deck that, so they just search for more cards, put something back, put prayers back. I don't know why they put prayers back. That just seems such a weird, like, it seems like such a weird thing to me, putting prayers back, because I don't believe they've used cross, or maybe I'm mistaken. So they go Detonator. They could have gone for like Castell here, but I guess because they got like no plays in hand left. Yeah, I don't know, they played this very weirdly. And why would you play Little Knight in this deck? Anyways, they got detonator, they attach that. Okay, so we activate both of them, so they just scoop. Yeah, they just scoop because we're basically guaranteed to get like sacred onto the board, and this can't do anything, and this can't do anything, and neither can this in the damage step. We only have one card that can do anything in the damage step. So with follow up, we're just gonna like break their board, and they basically like have like nothing left. We're actually gonna pop like some of their cards, but yeah, they didn't want to deal with the smoke, so they tucked tail and ran. Maybe they could have had a chance. We're gonna top deck Dominus Impulse, which could have stopped the twins from reviving this, and stopped this from reviving as well. So yeah, but I guess now we'll never know. Using the same list, same Viking list. So this is a standard list. If you didn't see the previous videos, this is the current list that I've been working with. Yeah, if you want an explanation on the cards, I highly recommend that you watch the other videos. I explain all of these choices over there. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.